Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to start off by saying that I am not a financial advisor and everything that I say here is just my opinion. But today's an important day because the market is in disarray. Bitcoin, all the coins, it's just a bloodbath out there. And this is the time you need to hold because people that don't hold are going to really get slayed. Um, you know, if you want to be this guy in this Nissan Versa, then by all means sell your coins because you know this is definitely a period if you understand the concept that markets correct themselves. That's exactly what's happening right now. This is a market and you can't expect a coin to just continue to rise and never come down and correct itself. All markets correct themselves. Stock markets correct themselves. Countries correct themselves. And definitely it does it this Bitcoin is not immune. Cryptocurrency, all coins, they're not immune to this scenario. This is a normal scenario. This is just like any other market. And the market correction seems to be pointing that down to $9,000. So I'm talking about Bitcoin's correction. I didn't look at all the other charts and look where everything else is going to be, but it's going to follow suit. When Bitcoin goes down, all the coins go down. When Bitcoin goes up, all the coins go up. Now, do they go up and down in between that and a little bit differently? Yeah, but as a whole, that's what happens. So, I get it that, it's time people are panicking and they're selling, but if you don't, you're not going to lose any money until you sell your coin. Once you sell your coin at that low number, that's when you're going to lose money. So I know it feels like this guy here, and you're the guy with the green arrow, and everybody else is selling their coins, but you got to hold strong. You got to hold strong because you want to be one of these guys, not the guy in the Nissan Versa. Now I know that you're going to hear lots of things. Warren Buffett came out and said cryptocurrency is going to come to an end, but if you listen to the video carefully, he also said that he knows nothing about cryptocurrency and that he wouldn't even bet on the futures to take a short position and make money on it losing money. So he said he knows nothing about cryptocurrency and he doesn't claim to. So the fact that he says that it'll all come to an end, basing it upon his lack of knowledge of the situation, I don't really see that as a good person to follow. Definitely the guy, it's not to talk bad about Warren Buffett. He's definitely a really smart guy, and I'm sure, I'll never be in the position that he's in. However, just because you're good in one industry and one sector doesn't make you good in every industry and every sector. So if he came on and said, listen, I've been studying this for a long time, this is something I claim to know everything about, and, I did my homework and this and that, and this is where we're at, and this is when it's going to end, and this is what's going to be this and that. But basically, he said the complete opposite. So, I wouldn't worry about that. I don't think it's because of him that this has happened. I knew this was going to happen anyways. I think it's just coincidental that it comes out at the same time. You also got to remember too that just like China, just like these other countries, China would claim to ban cryptocurrency to watch the price of it drop so the government itself and investors could purchase a lot of bitcoins. So they play with this market just like anybody else plays with the market. There's insider trading, there's all these type of things that are not, none of this, cryptocurrency is not immune to any of this. And countries are playing this game. These coins are heavily traded in China, and they do things to manipulate the system to bring themselves up, to bring themselves down. To make money. That's the plain and simple. So you don't know people that know Warren Buffett that want him to come out and say that so they can watch the market dip and purchase as many coins as they want or can. In the meantime, only knowing that eventually the coin's going to go back up to where it was and far above. Look at the charts. Look at the graphs. This is not a coincidence. This is a market correction. Do not be afraid. I've had plenty of friends call me, text me. Now that we have subscribers, people asking me questions, and I don't claim to be an expert, but I do know sound logic, and logic tells me that this is a market correction, and that if you have a couple extra dollars, this is the point where you want to buy. I know a lot of you guys are gonna already have money in it, and you're trying to figure out whether you should sell it or hold, and you don't feel like this is the time to reinvest or do it, or don't have the money to go back in, which is fine. Just hold and you'll be fine. But if you do have a couple extra dollars, it's an amazing buying opportunity. I hoped for a long time that we'd get another buying opportunity, and it never comes when you think it's going to come or want it to come, or exactly. I think the fact that it went on the futures market is what elongated us with such a high value till now, and I really didn't have a good idea of how long it was going to affect it, but I knew that we'd have drastic changes here in the first few months of the new year. But please be smart. Don't put money in here that you can't afford to lose, but understand that this is just a normal market correction, and if you hold, you'll be fine. Keeping that in mind, not every coin is created equal. Some coins are going to do better than others, and if you invested all your money in penny coins, just like the stock market, penny coins can disappear just the same with the same quickness that they appeared. So, buy coins that have white papers, buy coins that have products and have real reasons for being invented. They're faster, they're more decentralized, they're privacy coins. Don't just invest in coins that have no meaning. I mean, there's coins that were made out there as jokes, and people are buying thousands and hundreds of thousands of them just to make money on the ups and downs, or the pump and dumps. And that's fine for the day traders and people who just want to be in and out, but you could get really burned just as easily as you can make a lot of money. So I wouldn't recommend those coins. I wouldn't recommend diving all the way down to the bottom. I said before, somewhere in the 200s and the 300s is more safe, because most likely most of those coins are going to be something, or they're going to be here. Coins have to have a purpose. They have to have a reason where people get behind them, or they're not going to last for the long haul. Look at coins, and then watch out for the scam coins like BitConnect. Look what happened to them. They're gone. They just formally announced on their website that their exchange is closed. You can no longer do the, pyramid scheme that they created, And if you put a couple $100 into it, big deal. You lost a couple $100. But those of you who've invested a lot of money in it, I feel bad, because, I came out and I told everybody that BitConnect was a pyramid scheme, and there's lots of videos online to tell you that. If it looks like a fish, and it swims like a fish, and it smells like a fish, it's probably a fish, So, just like any other market, just like any other scenario in life, there's ups and there's downs. So, hold your coins, sit back, let everybody else take the loss, and don't make yourself crazy. It's like standing on a scale and looking at your weight, 5 times a day. You don't want to do that, Leave it alone. Sit back, don't check it every 10 minutes. And then once you set a couple alerts on your phone for when it comes back, and then when it does, be ready, because once we get past the correction, next time we go up, we're not going to see these numbers again. So, you're going to look forward to that, because where this thing can go to, there's no limit. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Subscribe. We're about to hit 10,000 views tonight, so that's a huge thing. We've been looking forward to that. Basically, once we hit 10,000 views, we are going to start doing the comment picker. So hopefully with the next video, we're going to talk about that, and we can definitely get some ideas on what coins people are looking to get. So like below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, which will be more recent than you think.